Can they just decide if they're shutting TikTok down or not? Because it's stressing me out. Like, I have little faith that they're gonna do it this time because they didn't do it last time. They're supposed to shut it down on April 5th, but Mr. Cheeto Man is like, no, we're just gonna extend it and there's gonna be a deal.
Hey guys, welcome back to yet another video. You know how the liberals are always complaining that, oh, we live in a dictatorship now, it's authoritarian, we're not free, don't come to this country, you're gonna get rounded up and enslaved and put in an ICE detention center. You know how you know that's not actually true? Is the United States is probably one of the only countries in the world where you can pretty much, well, try and talk somebody into harmfully removing your president and face no repercussions. What's bothering me about this is, as you guys know, I spend a lot of time on X and TikTok, but I see a majority of it on X. I see a lot of these videos of like, they're even going past the whole just do it now. They're actually getting very direct with it. But it seems like it's more of a legal issue if somebody lights a Tesla on fire or keys a Tesla. Now, don't get me wrong. Vandalism, not a cool thing. Even, what was it? I think earlier today, or was it possibly yesterday? But I seen a video today of somebody stating that they found all sorts of like explosive detonation devices around a Tesla dealership that luckily they disarmed it and got rid of it before anything happened, but that could have literally blown up and killed people. So yes, the whole Tesla, vandalism, terrorism is actually quite the issue. So yeah, by all means, prosecute these people. The law should be involved. But why is the law not involved in these online threats and people encouraging others to actually try and cause harm to Elon Musk, Donald Trump, and JD Vance? It's absolutely insane. All right, guys, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into tonight's video.
Hey, just say you're racist. Like, you don't have to leave a cryptic comment. You don't have to say something about Blue Lives Matter or whatever. Just say you're racist. Like, say it with your full chest. We can translate the shit that you're saying in your comments. Like, we know you're doing it on purpose. So why don't you just say it? What are you afraid of? Why don't you want to just say the racist thing that you feel so compelled to go leave a comment about, but you won't say what you're really trying to say? Just say it. Just say it.
Someone ever tells you that they voted for Trump or they vote conservative for the economy, just know that they're using the same exact argument that slave owners and Confederates used to use to justify slavery. Why would they support abolishing slavery when it would be bad for the economy? Even though now the idea of that is absolutely reprehensible, that is the logic that they used to use. Fast forward to now, people are excusing Donald Trump's misogyny, racism, etc. The list goes on and on and on because he would be good for the economy. If you ever meet anyone that says that they voted for Trump for the economy, or you even say that, just know that you are using the same exact argument that Confederates used to use to justify slavery.
I just want to remind you guys that if you are a man dating a trans woman, that does not make you gay, because trans women are women. Stay with me now. Trans women are women. They're actually some of the most incredible women that I know. And if you are dating a trans woman, you should feel lucky and maybe like worship the ground she walks on.
Trans people have actually never made me feel unsafe in my entire life. You know who does make me feel unsafe? People who hate trans people.
Does anyone else find it odd that, like, all these, small fires are breaking out in all these woods and stuff, and, lo and behold, Trump put a timber CEO in charge of all the national parks, and Trump's been talking about drill, baby, drill. I wonder if people in his little people are setting little fires in order to clear the land faster so they can drill. Might be far-fetched. I don't know. It just popped in my head today. Because it sure is odd that all of a sudden all the woods that are being closed down seem to be getting on fire. I don't know. I wouldn't put anything past that motherfucker. He's a fucking jackass. So, just the thought.
And everybody saying, I'm not saying you should do it. I am. Do it. Immediately. Get her done. Get her done. Handle your business. Make it a statement. Get rid of them. All of them. Every single last one of them. Do you need a ride? I got a GPS in my car. I got air conditioning. I got 4 new tires. I can get you where you need to go. No MapQuest ever needed. Okay? Do you need to go to the eye doctor? You don't have the time to be missing. We can't afford you to and miss. I need you to be direct, and I need you to be to the point. Okay? I need you to get the directive done. The objective needs to be completed. Okay? So you can collect your $200 and you can pass go. Listen, get it done, and I will make sure everybody in America donates $1 to get you out. How about that? Sounds like a deal? Because I need you to hurry up. Immediately take care of this motherfucking mission.
Now you guys see what I'm talking about? How it's like hitting new levels? This guy is literally not just encouraging somebody to go out and do it. He's even saying he'll be an accomplice. He'll be the getaway driver. He'll bring you there and he'll get you out of there and he'll even donate money to get you back out. It's going too far at this point. And now I've seen people, even on X, when it comes to videos like this, is like literally tag Kash Patel, tag Dan Bongino, tag FBI, Pam Bondi. Yet I still find them making videos after they put up videos like this. We're talking about threatening the life of the US president, and nothing's getting done about it. You moronic liberals, I've said it before, and I'm going to just say it one more time quick again. If any of you actually thought about being what you would consider to be a hero, it would be the worst mistake of not just your life, but for pretty much, well, all left-leaning Americans. I don't mean that in a threatening way, but that would give the Trump administration the full green light to pretty much, well, put the United States in a state of martial law. And what happens when you're in a state of martial law? The president can keep it on as long as he wants. And if he keeps it on as long as he wants, what can he do? He can cancel future elections. Now we're talking about if somebody actually removed Donald Trump and you have J.D. Vance could just stay as president for as long as he wants, as long as he keeps martial law and as long as he keeps the United States in a state of emergency. Because, as I said a few videos ago, you guys have become so unhinged that you've literally become a danger to society. At this point, it's insane and it's getting pretty scary.
Why is it that if I said, somebody do it, please, you know exactly what I'm talking about, and actually, why haven't you done it yet? Somebody, please do it already. Come on, come on!
I just can't believe that, like, the dumbest bitches alive are running our country right now. Like, the dumbest people alive. And, like, I know people are dumb because I work for a living, unfortunately. And I have dealt with people. And I know that, like, at least, I would say probably between 60 and 75% of, like, the entire population are functioning on, like, 2 brain cells maximum. No synapses firing. No logic occurring. They just don't have it in them. What do you mean they were texting about war in a group chat? What do you mean they were texting about war in a group chat and also they included someone that shouldn't be on there? Like, a sorority functions with more decorum than the United States government does right now. Not to mention the fact that, like, about to be in a recession, Gaza's still being fucking bombarded. People are dying every day. Our tax dollars, slay, paying for that, awesome, love that. And, like, we all just still have to, like, work while the world is disintegrating.
There is no difference between Republican and MAGA anymore. There used to be Republicans that had a backbone and stood up for what's right, even if it was against what old yam tits wanted. Now they are all fucking complicit in this disaster, and fuck every single last one of them.
So has anybody, I don't know, thought to maybe breathalyze Pete Hegseth daily? I'm just wondering.
What the motherfuck? What is this, their fucking homeland? Disgusting ass motherfucking piece of shit cars.
Oh, so you're telling me I look young? Thank you so much. I turned 30 this year, and my mom's a liberal, and I'm married with a child. But thanks.
So we all know how people are being abducted off of the streets. And the one thing that I can't stop thinking about is how this happened all the time decades ago in the United States. especially to Black people. It really pierces me to think about how kids, spouses, fathers, mothers were literally abducted and hung on a tree like a Christmas ornament in the past, and nobody could do anything about it. And when I hear stories of people literally just being abducted on the streets, no due process, no humanity, I don't even know how to explain how mentally fucked up it is to now wonder, like, how long is it going to be before people are abducted and they start being hung from trees?
Well, if you guys aren't threatening the president, you're busy gaslighting each other. Let's give her like an award here for this great acting job that she's done. I've seen several of her clips in the past, and this is her gaslighting her audience intentionally with little fake crackles of the voice. She's actually, we know, as soon as she's hit stop record, she went back to a straight face. She's not worried about nobody hanging from no trees. She knows that's not coming. Why are you guys, again, you know, when I get frustrated, guys, I'm sorry. I kind of like just speak directly to the liberals because it's a little frustrating to see some of the utter stupidity that comes out of their mouths. But what's the end goal here? What are you who are you trying to convince? Your viewers. Okay, so you gaslight them, you're trying to convince them. What are you trying to get them to do? Again, there's no good end game for you guys. The only end game is to reform your Democrat Party and try and win back the White House. It's like a hockey team that's absolutely terrible. You let go of the whole roster. You rebuild. And that's exactly what your Democrat Party has to do. And if you guys are actually banking on like AOC and Jasmine Crockett, you guys are screwed, because that's what we're all crossing our fingers for. We are really hoping that you guys are actually going to try and run with that ticket in 2028, because that's an instant sure win for the Republicans. Wow, you guys really need to get a grip and just sit back, stay home, and zip it up. And stop with all the gaslighting, stop with all the calls to violence.
I think it's worth noting that Cory Booker lasted longer behind that podium than J.D. Vance did in Greenland.
I just want to say, I can't wait until the day that, you know what? I'm going to leave that up to you.
I am sick and fucking tired of straight cis white men telling me not to worry and that everything's gonna be a-okay. Just because you're not impacted by all the crap that's happening doesn't mean that it's not impacting other people's lives and impacting it severely. Just because you don't fear for your life doesn't mean that other people's lives are not being threatened daily. If I have to listen to one more tell me it's gonna be okay, I might just have to pop.
People say, it's okay, it's just politics, we should all be friends. But wait, it's not just politics. Supporting MAGA is empowering hate. It's making school districts empower hate. It's empowering states to empower hate. Everything about Trump just empowers people to do the most awful, uninclusive, unkind things. So it's really hard to say it's only politics, because it's not. It's day-to-day life and suffering through racism, uninclusion, bigotry, horrendous, horrible things. So no, it's not just politics.
If you're gonna breaking news and tell me all the stupid shit he's doing, that's not really breaking news anymore. The only breaking news that I want to hear is that he fucking died.
Oopsie, are you kidding me? You have no ability now to bring him back? That's what happens when you eliminate someone's due process. You're a piece of shit.
Donald Trump is evil. We will all be immeasurably better off when he leaves this earth. His family will be better off. His children, his many, many wives will be better off. They will all live happier, richer, more fulfilling lives when Donald Trump goes to meet his maker and has to answer for every single one of his sins that he has committed and continues to commit while on the planet Earth. Talk about somebody who has utterly failed the human experience. He learned absolutely nothing. He had more wealth more privilege, more time than most people ever get to develop themselves in any small spiritual way. And he couldn't even manage that. If you are a Republican in Congress, you have to vote to impeach and remove him from office. It is already too late. He is destroying this country.
Well, more proof that you live in a free country. You can say what you want and face no repercussions. I mean, that is free speech. I don't think free speech should actually apply to, like, wishing harm on your country's leader, though. But I definitely have to disagree with him on a few points there, where he's pointing out that Donald Trump has failed in every aspect of humanity and whatnot. Not to base things on finances. I mean, we all know Trump has been very successful financially. They keep wanting to bring up that he went bankrupt like 6 times. That's very normal in the world of business. You can own several businesses. Some are failing. It's actually a lot cheaper to bankrupt the business than to actually close it down and I can't remember the word right now, to get rid of all the assets or whatnot, liquidate all the assets. I'm willing to bet, Trump being apparently such a failure, that on his daily life, he feels a lot more accomplished and a lot more happy than our friend, Mr. I Hate Donald Trump here. Now, I checked on Mr. I Hate Donald Trump last night, and he had 3 videos like this in a row of, not saying it as directly as some of these other people, but in all 3 videos that he wishes Trump would meet his maker, while he's got a cross behind him over his left shoulder. What the heck is wrong with you guys? Trump is doing just fine. And his followers, actually, maybe I shouldn't use that word followers, right? Because it sounds kind of culty. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having followers, but they look at it like he's the cult leader. But his supporters are absolutely happy with everything that he's doing. And we all love how he's coming at you guys from every single angle. And now, toying with you guys that he's going to run for a 3rd term. It's beautiful. Again, guys, this is just the effects of after. I said, wow, no, not 44 months. We have 45 months. Yeah, January to February, February to March. Yeah, wow. We have almost 46 more months of this. This is really good stuff because, I mean, look at how they're mentally falling apart just over a little over 2 months in. When truth is, all they have to do is just kind of sit back, relax, and say, okay, you know what? Let's deal with this for 4 years instead of trying to put up a fight. This guy's online every single day trying to scream to the top of his lungs, figuratively speaking, not literally speaking, about getting Trump impeached, trying to convince people, because I guess he knows a lot of MAGA shows up on his page because I guess he gets a lot of comments, but trying to convince his MAGA viewers that come in and check in on him that, hey, it's your responsibility to call your local offices and get Trump impeached. It's never going to happen. Give up. He's your president. He's going to remain your president for several more years. Everything will be just fine in the end. All right, guys, that's it for this video. As usual, one more clip for you guys. Like, comment, subscribe if you guys are new, and I shall see you guys in the next video.
Recently, Speaker of the House Mike Johnson was heard to say that every American woman should give birth to at least one able-bodied worker. There is so much wrong with that statement. First, let us start with the blatant sexism of it. He thinks that women actually have a duty. Not all women wish to be mothers, and the women who do choose to be mothers will do so out of their own volition, not because someone else wishes for them to be. And then the other half of the statement, he did not say that every woman should give birth to a child. He specifically said able-bodied workers. People who have children because they wish to have children, because they seek emotional fulfillment in their lives. People do not have children just so those children can be workers. This it relates to what another politician said not too long ago, that they mentioned something about a domestic supply of infants. People do not want to be workers. People want to be able to live their lives as they choose. They want to be able to pursue their passions. We work to live. We do not live to work. We are not here to serve others. We are here to live our lives as we wish to do so. most people want to be free and happy. Most people want to be able to have fun and to do what they enjoy doing, to do what they like. I mean, the fact that some people here have attitudes like this is simply mind-boggling. It is baffling that people can think this way. I'm sorry. Please, I hope that. I hope that everyone forgives me for getting so fervent and vehement, but this is ridiculous. I can't believe that people here actually think this. So I want to end the video by quoting a line from the immortal poet Zach De La Rocha. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Thank you very much for listening.